Hi everyone, long time no see and happy new year! This is Jules, aka TheCaffeinatedCozyGamer. Welcome to the channel! Now, I did a thing, so you might remember the last time we streamed Animal Crossing, which was a long time ago, because I know I said I was going to stream more regularly, but I have excuses, valid excuses this time, okay? Because first I took a trip, then I got sick. I was sick for 2 weeks, couldn't speak to the extent that I need to for streaming. Then I started work, got sick again. This time I got bronchitis, was sick for 3 weeks, and then it was the holidays, and work was absolutely manic. So I basically did not actually have a chance to sit down and stream since. But last time we streamed, we had started over again in Animal Crossing New Horizons. I believe we spent a couple of hours trying to get the perfect island. We couldn't get it, we settled. You know what? That was not good enough for me. So what did I do? I switched my save files around because I stole my husband's Switch 1. He now has a Switch 2 as well. He was just going to keep it, not going to sell it. So you know what? I have appropriated it for myself. And I switched my old island that I don't really play anymore, but I spent 3,000 hours in it. I'm not going to just start over on it, onto the old Switch. And I've put a new island on the Switch too. So I can actually use the update and everything that's coming out in a couple of weeks. And now, because of that, I was like, okay, I'm starting over again. I'm going to get a perfect island. And lo and behold, this time I got lucky because, just look at this. You see, this is the airport. It is a perfectly straight line to the plaza. That is exactly what we're trying to get. It's so difficult to get it. We actually got it. I'm super happy. So this, I named it Narnia, like the land from the Chronicles of Narnia. This is where we are finally going to keep playing for the foreseeable future. Which brings me to the island in question. I just need to double check that everything is working. Okay, I have mic. It says I also have audio capture. Do let me know if you can't hear the game. It says it's working. Sometimes it can be deceptive though, so I have learned not to trust it. But we are going to try at the very least. So I'm just gonna switch some windows over. I've got the game on one screen, I've got the all of the stream stuff on the other, so I'm just making sure that everything is nice and sorted. I think it works. Let me know if it doesn't, but we should be good. And now, let's take a look. So basically, I am at just the point where I'm supposed to start putting down the housing plot kits. And I have gone onto my old island and gifted myself a lot of Nook Mile tickets. And also some foreign fruits, because I didn't have them. But that should hopefully be enough for us to find at least a couple of our dreamy villages. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around here and I'm going to place down one of the housing kits. Yes, I know there is a heck of a lot of trees. We're gonna have to do some controlled deforestation, I think, to get things going. And also, obviously, houses are going to be moved around. This is not, we're not aiming for perfection right from the beginning, okay? This is just going to be where we're starting, and then, you know, we'll move from there. But the theme of the island has not changed since we actually started playing on stream a couple of months ago. It's still going to be a fairy tale themed island. So we are looking at fairy tale themed villages. By fairy tale themed, I mean, for example, after the new update drops in a couple of weeks. Nope, too close to the ledge. Okay, I'm gonna step back. Just trying to build it somewhere that's aesthetically pleasing. How does it look if we do this? But yeah, so fairy tale themed. So the Zelda villagers that are going to be coming into the update in a couple of weeks' time. Or Meringue, Etoile from the Hello Kitty villages that you can get with the Sanrio amiibo cards. Things like that. Maybe Judy and Ione to do a star-themed area. That sort of stuff. So they are very popular villages. They are villages that everyone wants. So I am not expecting it's actually going to be easy finding them. But we're going to be trying our best. We have 55, something like 50-something Nook Mile tickets, so that should be good. Or maybe, hopefully. So let's see. Okay, so Mr. Nook is pleased with the fact that we are placing I'm just going to skip through the dialogue because I know exactly what is coming here. And we are not actually going to put furniture in the plot because I've double-checked. This is what wrecked our plans the first time we restarted the island in the summer. I finished the plot, completed it, furnished it, and then I went villager hunting. Big no-no. Big mistake. That is what scuppered all of our plans. That is exactly why it didn't work, apparently. We are supposed to just put the plot down and then go search for a villager right away, because otherwise, if we wait to furnish it, it's going to autofill. And we're not going to be able to choose who is coming. So... let's see... I get notifications on my watch as well, so I'm like, what's my husband messaging me? Need to check what he is saying. Okay, so we've got basic tools. We are going to fly. I believe the first villager... so I know that there's 3. So one is a normal villager. Oh, hang on. No, actually, I don't want to do that. I want a dodo ticket. See, I can't read and talk at the same time, apparently. That is too difficult for my brain today on the amount of caffeine I've consumed. Use Nook Miles ticket. There you go. That's what I need to do. So, yes, I know that one is lazy and one is normal for the ones that we start with. So, for lazy, honestly, dreamy is Sasha. He's adorable. I would settle for perhaps someone like Stitches or another like cutesy lazy villager that I don't actually... that doesn't come to mind at the moment, but I'm sure there's plenty of cute lazy villagers. For normal, there's plenty. There's Ione, there's Meringue for sure, that would be lovely. So we got several options. And I'm trying to think of what's the... ooh, yeah, no, we're not taking that home, sorry. I'm not a huge fan of mouse villagers to begin with, but yeah, no, sorry. That particular mouse villager, just no. I'm sorry, just no. Can't do it. Can't take it. But we're gonna make a very quick work of this island, because all I want to do is just run around the beach, pick up a recipe bottle, if there is one, because I am still working on my DIYs. And by still working, I mean I've literally restarted this game less than a week ago. So I am just at the point where I've got the Able Sisters, I've got Nook's Cranny, I've done 1 or 2 updates, actually, to my house. It's still small, but it has 1 extra room that I still haven't decorated, so there ain't much, but there is something. But yeah, we are very much in the beginning stages. Okay, yeah, we're ready to go home. We are not inviting that one into our island. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. He's not coming home with us. And also, from the look, it looks like we're starting with a lazy villager. So at least it should be relatively easier to get someone we want, because the pool of villagers is a lot smaller. Okay, so we want to fly. Yes, we do want to use the Nook Miles ticket, please. So let's go. Time for takeoff, please. And let's go. Let's get airborne. I will never get over the animation when he frantically types on his little keyboard. Adorable. Alrighty. So yeah, at least instead of working with hundreds and hundreds of different villagers, we're just working with lazies. There's, what, 20? 30? Actually, there might be more than 20 or 30 lazy villagers. Ooh, Bamboo Island, score! Oh my god, she's cute! Okay, no, so she's normal. So, was that a normal villager that we saw on the other island? The orange mouse? I didn't know that was a normal villager. Honestly, it looked like a male character to me. A normal personality villagers are female. So, okay, just slightly taken aback. We'll see what the next one is and we can figure out exactly what sort of pool of characters we're pulling from. We could be pulling from just any of the 3 starter types, to be fair, which would make things a little bit wonkier. Now, she is cute, but she is not one of the dreamies, like not even remotely. So honestly, I would be inclined to not. However, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to steal a few bamboo shoots because I have none on my island. And this looks like a very handy thing to bring back. So I'm just going to dig up a couple. There we go. I'm assuming, I can't remember now because it's been several years. I'm assuming it's not actually going to propagate like real bamboo, so I'm just going to need a handful of shoots, one per plant most likely. Okay, I think that's it for the shoots. Fantastic! No, I think she's Eunice. She's really cute, but no, sorry, darling. You are not coming home with us because you're not one of the dreamies. We do not settle. Just like we did not settle for the island shape, we're not settling for the villagers. So let's go. It was just our second try. We've got 50 plus, okay? And I'm hoping to get through at least a couple dozen today. Because, as you see, the island runs are going to be very, very quick. So we're just going in, looking at who the character is. We're checking for a washed up recipe on the beach, stealing some fruit, stealing some resources if there's anything that we need. And then we're just going straight back and trying again. Yes, we want to use the Nook Miles ticket. Time for takeoff. I'm just hoping we don't have to use too many because it took forever. I can obviously get more Nook Mile tickets. I had something like 500,000 miles on my first island that I'm nicking all of this from. But I would rather not use up every single resource that I have in order to just get the 3 characters. And luckily, we don't have just like one character that we want. There's plenty. And ooh, apples! Okay, this is going to be a very nice amount of pocket money. I can already tell you no, it's a monkey. I don't even know which monkey. Where are you? Simon! Okay, so for now it looks like we're pulling from both lazy and normal personality villagers. So either or. Still, it's great. We want characters from both. Now, this is going to take a couple extra minutes just because I have cherries on this island. So apples are going to sell for a small fortune. That is why we come island hopping with very minimal pocket space occupied, basically just our tools, because this is going to be a really nice payday for little old me. So we're going to grab some coconuts as well. Now, the coconuts do not sell for quite as high a price as other foreign fruits. I guess because they're just so much easier to find. They're basically on every single island. But the apples, on the other hand, are going to sell for, I think, 500 a pop, if I'm not mistaken. I think your local fruit is 100. I want to say the coconuts are 200 each. And then, yeah, foreign fruit is 500. Oh, then I shouldn't have bothered bringing apples back from my first island. Because I brought back apples, peaches, and oranges, which are the 3 I don't have yet. But I didn't need to bother for the apples. I still think they are possibly the prettiest modeled fruit. I mean, I'm partial to peaches in real life, but I just can't get over in Animal Crossing how they look like tiny little butts hanging on the trees. And I know that's how they depict them in like Japanese anime. I still cannot get over it. And if I'm not mistaken, actually, peaches were the fruit I had on my very first Animal Crossing town. I'm going to show my age here. It was a town also called Narnia, actually, in Animal Crossing Wild World on the Nintendo DS in 2006. I was 11 years old. It's going to, oh my god, this year is going to mark 20 years of me absolutely freaking adoring Animal Crossing, because I'm turning 31, and I got Animal Crossing as, I'm pretty sure, a belated 11th birthday present, because my birthday is at the end of March, and Animal Crossing Wild World came out in Italy, at least, in like early April of 2006. So as of this year, I have been in love with this series for a full 2 decades, which is insanity. But it is what it is. Okay, we still have plenty of pocket space, so we can do at least another run before I've got to go and sell the fruit. We want to fly again. But yeah, so I remember, I don't think I knew about resetting. It wasn't like an option in my brain when I was 11 years old, so I just took what I got at first. And I'm pretty sure I went and asked my mum, what do you think is this fruit on the trees? Because genuinely, I would have never guessed peaches. Imagine on a little DS screen, it's like, those kind of look like bottoms hanging on the trees. What is this? They were peaches. I then found out after shaking down the first tree and picking them up. The game told me it was peaches. But yes, that is still a fairly funny... Oh wait, her again! No way. What are the odds? I mean, surely we're not working from a super limited pool, right? Surely we don't only have like 3 or 4 that these could be. I've seen other players villager hunting for the first 3 plots and having a very wide variety. I've never seen someone getting a duplicate villager within the first... Like literally, this is what, the 4th island that we're visiting? She was only here 2 islands ago. What gives? Like, she's cute, but definitely not... like dreamy villager cute. So no. Sorry, Eunice, you're cute and everything, but I'm leaving you behind and we are going back to base. So this is going to be island number 5. We got Eunice twice, we got the mouse, and we got the monkey. Yes, Eunice twice, the mouse and the monkey. That is fairly unlucky, so let's hope that the next flight out is actually going to be helpful. Come on, give us someone good. Give us Sasha, give us Meringue. Give us Ione. Yes, time for takeoff, please. I genuinely cannot remember what other villager type you get in like the starter 3. I know it's always Uchi, like sisterly, and the jocks that you start with, 100%. They're like the first 2 that come in with you when you move in. And I know it's lazy and normal. Cannot for the life of me tell you what villager type the 3rd one is. I mean, I'm assuming it's got to be Peppy or Snooty or Cranky, because I'm pretty sure we're out of villagers after that. She is cute, but no, sorry. I'm not a huge fan of her. There's other koalas, I'm going to be honest. There's a couple other koalas that I would have said yes to in terms of like normal personalities. Melba is a heckin' sweetie, and honestly, if we got Melba, she's not one of the dreamies for the island. I don't care, I would totally take Melba because I love her. And she hasn't been on one of my islands in forever, so I probably would get her, and then I'm not even sure if I would let her move out, to be honest. I might just keep her because she's just so cute. And I already have Lyle as my sportsy villager at the moment, and he's really, really cute. So I'm like, might make a fairy tale area for the koalas. I'm not even sure. I mean, I guess, could we pass the bamboo off as eucalyptus? Because I might end up doing like an eucalyptus-looking area, like fantasy forest, for the koalas, I'm going to be honest. Okie dokie. Another try. Another try, another Nook Mile ticket. We can do it. And use Nook Miles. Yes, please, we want to use Nook Miles. And for takeoff, let's go! I always forget to put my Switch in airplane mode when I'm streaming so I don't get notifications. But I'm pretty sure my brother-in-law just came back, like came home from work because I just got a notification that he is online playing Pokemon Legends. Which, by the way, I've been playing Pokemon Legends with my husband. That's what he got a Switch 2 for. We've both been so busy, we've actually been taking it really, really super slow with the game. What did we get? Like, he's acceptable. But acceptable is not good enough. So we're going to get these coconuts and then make a run for it. But yeah, so we both have Switch 2s with Pokemon Legends, and we've been taking it really super slow because, as I said, we've been just so busy. But we've been doing the story in tandem, bit by bit together. We thought we were almost done, because I think we're about to reach rank C in the game, so we figured, okay, we're maybe 3 or 4 missions away from the end. We're still like 22 main missions away from the end of the game. So we realized yesterday, we played a bit before bed. It's like, oh, you know, we're probably going to finish this in the next couple of nights. Yeah, how lovely. We've also gifted each other the DLC at Christmas time, so that was going to be really fun. It's like, oh yeah, surely we're almost done. We're halfway through the game, if the main quests are to be believed. So that is quite different than my expectations, to be fair. But I've been having a lot of fun with it, I've got to be honest. I'm not sure if I'm liking it as much as I did Pokemon Legends Arceus, simply because of my personal preference. I tend to be more of a catching and completing the Pokédex girly than a, oh my god, I love the combat, must battle sort of girly. So I think maybe that's why my level of enjoyment is a little bit lower than Arceus. But one thing I'm appreciating is the fact that, yes, it's all in one city. I thought it was going to be boring. It's actually, like, yes, visually, it's not as striking as Arceus with the beautiful like watercolor skyboxes and all the varied natural landscapes and stuff. But at least in Legends EA, I feel like I'm exploring. I feel like there's actually things to find. There's a little dungeon in the sewers. There's lots of little items to find. It feels more intentional in design in a way that Legends Arceus did not. So that I do appreciate quite a bit. I also appreciate the performance, to be honest. As someone with more than one, actually, neurological issue, who is particularly sensitive to things like bad frame rate, flickering, things like that, Legends Arceus is a... that was really nice to play, but still could be challenging at times. It's the same with, oh my god, Scarlet and Violet was terrible. I had to stop playing Scarlet and Violet very early on. I didn't even, I think, complete the main story because of how poorly it ran. It just made me so nauseous. But yeah, I appreciate how smoothly Legends ZA actually runs. Now, you are an absolute no. What's your name? Oh my god. Benedict, because he's a chicken and Egg Benedict is a dish. Okay, that is cute. But, no. No. Sorry. He's not that cute. I would have taken the monkey over him, to be honest. Okay, I'm ready to go home. We're trying again. Yep. We're going back home. I also need to check. I'm pretty sure this was, what, Island 6, Island 7, Island 8. We might need to get more Nookmart tickets soon. Thankfully, we don't have to sit through actually getting more from the machine. I've got them all outside. What are we on? Oh, also, I hadn't realized. We had another recipe. Oh, fruit wreath. I already knew this one. I'll be keeping it or selling it. Okay, so we fly 3 more times and then we go empty our pockets. And by empty our pockets, I mean we go to the store and we actually sell for a bunch of money. Because I have a home loan to pay for. Although, kind of cheated, together with a bunch of my old duplicate DIYs and as well about 50 Nookmart tickets, I also transferred myself 3 million bells from my OG game. But I did that specifically so I can buy furniture or unlock the stalls on Harv's Island without having to save for days and days and days, because once we've got some villagers, I'm going to start trying to speed run. Oh, she's cute. Margie. She's cute. I don't think she's cute enough to make it on the island, though, especially when we've got multiple normal villagers on the dreamy list. Nah, we can't settle for her. The only, I think, off-list normal villagers that I would settle for are either Goldie, Maple, or Melba. And that's just because they are 3 of my longtime favorites that have been on almost every single Animal Crossing island, town, village, call them whatever you want, whatever we had, since I was 11 years old. So them I would accept, because just there's an emotional attachment to a fictional character made of pixels, okay, in that particular situation. Yes, we're going back. At least we haven't run into any doubles again. The fact that we got Eunice twice in the span of 3 islands was very concerning. But we should be fine. Oh, I'm also caffeinating a teensy bit. Because my cat decided to wake me up multiple times last night. Because he is a big chunky boy, so he's not exactly a featherweight. And he likes to move around a lot at night. He sleeps on the bed, but not just on the bed, he sleeps on me. He is a very clingy boy, very sweet. But every time he readjusts, because he is chunky and I'm a light sleeper, he wakes me up. And I lost count of how many times I woke up last night, so I definitely need more coffee. Plus, today was actually my first day back at work since... well, since before Christmas. So it was already a tiring, slightly traumatic day as it is, and dear God, no. Is that an ostrich? No, it's an ostrich. Yeah, no. Nope. Nope. Abso-hecking-lutely not. He is not coming with us. There's some villages where I might say for the lazy ones, it's like, oh, it's not Sasha, but he will do. No. Just no. That is not happening. Sorry. So we're just going to grab... do we still have pocket? Yes, we still have some room in the pockets. We learn... ooh, fossil door plate. This one's new. I will take it. Thank you very much. Okay, so down we go. Aha! I mean, I said haha like I found something fantastic. No, it's just more coconuts. But at least that is going to be more money. And Wilbur, we are going back home again. So one more round. We will have used our first 10 tickets. And after, we're going to pop to the shop, sell the stuff in our pockets, and get back on the grind and do 10 more. So I am here until 6. That's another hour, 15 minutes. So surely we can find 1 or 2 cuties for the island in another hour, 15 minutes. Like, come on, surely. I mean, I might need to start maybe using some sort of good luck charm. I don't know if I have anything on hand. This feels like when I'm trying to pull for a character in Genshin Impact, like when I'm hoping for the gacha mechanic to be in my favor. This is the same, basically. So we're hoping for the RNG gods to smile upon us today. But yeah, I'm not sure I have anything that I would consider a lucky charm on my desk. See, I need to get started with doing that. I feel like we're gonna need a lot of luck to find some of the dreamies. I've been following some... oh, she's cute. I like Audie. I do like Audie. I do have an issue with Audie, though. She is in no way, shape, or form fairy tale themed. She is resort themed. And she kind of looks like a fox more than a wolf. But you know what? If she didn't have the sunglasses on her head, I probably would say, what the heck, let's go with Audie. But I do not think we can make her aesthetic fit on a fairy tale island. Dang it, because she is so cute. She's so cute. But we're going fairy core, like hard fairy core. We're going to have natural paths just winding around the island. No metal structure in sight anywhere, so... No, I'm sorry, can't do Audie. Yep, take us back. Not when we've got... we could have Meringue, we could have Ione. We can't. She's cute, but she's not Narnia cute, you know what I mean? We're going full-on Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe here. So... Okay, really quickly... At Nook's Cranny. And yes, I know my Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters shop and the museum are basically on top of each other. Ooh, succulents! Yes, we are going to be adopting the succulents. Thank you very much. IRL, that is the only type of plant that I can actually successfully keep alive for any length of time inside the house. Ooh, hang on, the umbrella is cute. I hadn't checked in what's in the shop yet today. So I'm going to be doing a minor spot of shopping. Yeah, and the flooring is adorable. I'll have it. Okay, see? Super duper minor shopping. I will pass on the squat toilet that's on sale. I feel like we don't need exactly those vibes in the house. There we go. How much are you going to give me for these? 44,000. Okie dokie, I will take it. So, hey, Taos Kingdom, how you doing today? Thank you for stopping by and for the sub. Thank you. Now, let's go see. It's actually my first stream after a fairly long hiatus because I had a little bit of an insane work schedule for a while. And then I got sick, and then the holidays came in. So yeah, you actually caught me on my first time back. So I'm actually looking for... We're doing a fairy tale theme island. So I'm going like hardcore fairy core. So we're with the first villagers, the first 3 with the plots. And right now we only seem to be getting lazy and normal villagers. So lazy, I'm actually looking at... Sasha is the dreamy. I don't think we're gonna get Sasha, but... If it's cute, I'll take him. Normal, we're actually gunning for either Meringue or Ione. I'm not sure if it's Ione, Ione, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But either of them. Because Ione would go in a star-themed area together with Judy as well. Judy's another dreamy. But I don't think we'll be able to get Judy today because I don't think we're getting snooty villagers at all at this point. And... yeah, so basically, ideally, Sasha and or Meringue and or Ione. But I will settle for Maple or Goldie or a few others, actually, that I'm attached to because they've been on my island since I was a kid. Okay, so Ione, that's how you've heard it. Okay, so that's probably how you pronounce it. That's also how I would pronounce it, but I've got an issue there where English is technically, because at this point I've spent basically half my life in the United Kingdom, but English is technically my second language. I'm Italian. So I'm always inclined to pronounce every single letter that is in a word. Like, unless it's an H in my language, you pronounce it. Like, every single... We don't have silent letters outside of the H in, like, hotel and things like that. So, yeah, Ione. Awesome. That's how I would have pronounced it. So that's good to know. Okay, come on, RNG. Are the RNG gods smiling upon us today? It would be lovely if they were. So let's go take a look. See? Yeah. Catch some bees, chop some trees. Oh, she is cute. Oh, she is cute. She's not on the list, but Stella is cute. Oh, I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do because she is adorable. But she's not on the list. And she wasn't even on my, oh, I will take them anyway, even if they're not on the list. Which, you know, arguably kind of defeats the point of there not being a longer list. But still, oh, she's cute. She's cute. Hey, WV Investigator, thank you so much for subbing. I really appreciate it. Guys, I literally thought today I was going to stream to like 0 people because I'm assuming the YouTube algorithm is not going to be pushing me at all since basically I haven't streamed in like 2 months. So that's how long I've let it go. But oh my goodness, so many. So thank you so much. But I don't know, I think Stella might work, but also I feel like we're getting some cuter characters now. So we might actually luck out. And we do want quite a few normal villagers on the island as well. Because hang on, I've got a list. I do actually have a list. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. I did make a list of the dreamy villagers. Okay, so we're looking at Ione or Meringue for normal. Sasha for lazy. Then I've got a few smug. Muffy for the sisterly ones, but I don't think we're going to be getting a sisterly anytime soon. Shino or Chai as well for the peppy ones. Nah, you know what, guys? No. I'm not gonna take her. I'm not gonna take her because... Oh, am I gonna take... I don't know if I'm gonna take her or not because she's so cute. No, you know what? She can work. She can work. She's got cozy country vibes. Look at her sweater. She's gonna do fairy core just fine. If then she wants to leave the island, we're gonna let her go. Okay? If she then wants to move out, we're gonna let her go. But for now, yeah, we're taking her. Okay, one down. She's not a dreamy, but she is a cutie. And you know what? I am going to take that. Let's do it. Okay, I'm ready to go live. Tao's Kingdom, did you just mention me on X to tell people I am live? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I literally was not going to stream today because I figured, oh, you know what? It's been ages anyway. I am tired. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be entertaining. People are not gonna watch. I'm having so much fun, though. I'm so happy I actually did end up streaming. Okay, so... Oh, hang on. One to go. One to go. So... we need to put down another kit. Because I do not think we can actually get villagers on the islands unless I have a kit down. And the first one has been taken. I know, I still call it Twitter as well, but I keep getting called old and corrected every time I call it Twitter on stream. So now I've started calling it X. Because I feel like it's one of those things. Like, I've got a little cousin who was 18, and she calls it X, and she always tells me I sound like such a millennial when I call it Twitter, which I don't know if I should take offense to it. Oh, hang on. There is a... Yeah, hang on. There is a fossil here. I am not building over a fossil. I'm not sure what happens to the fossil. Ah, so WV Investigator, what do you mean for how I set up the streams? Like, what sort of stuff do I use? Because I have my PC that I use for work and gaming that has a webcam, and I don't use OBS. I use Streamlabs for streaming. And then I've got a graphics card that connects to both my computer and to my Switch 2 dock. And wham bam, that's how I stream. Yeah, that's a good spot. We'll move these houses afterwards anyway. They are just an indication. Like, we're just putting them somewhere that makes sense right now. That's not going to be too bad. Ha! Tao's Kingdom. Like, I'm old, I don't care. You know what? I should probably start to embrace that as well. Ooh, ladder recipe. Thank you. Alrighty, so let's go and take a look-see. We've got a second plot down, so a second villager to go. Now, we did get a normal villager in. So I'm assuming the next one is going to be lazy or the other type that we haven't quite figured yet. Oh my god, Aurora is such a good villager. I had her in my Wild World town when I was a kid. She's so cute. Okay, my favorites. My problem is I've got a lot of favorites because I've been playing Animal Crossing for, I was saying earlier in stream, literally 20 years. I started playing in 2006 when Wild World came out in Italy. So I've got lots of favorites. My maybe top absolute favorite, I think, is Maple. Maple has been in every single Animal Crossing file I've ever owned. And I think, because obviously, in older Animal Crossing games, you couldn't actually get, like, you didn't choose to get villagers like this. So she just happened to pop up in every single one of my files. Goldie is another one that I really, really love. I really like Sasha and Judy that were introduced, and we got Audie again! Audie dear, I cannot take you! You are not fairy tale vibe! You've got sunglasses on your head! You're adorable! But you are not Narnia looking at all! I can't! I'm guessing, so is Audie peppy or normal? Does anyone know? Because we're trying to figure out earlier which 3 villager pools we're gonna be pulling from. And everyone was saying, okay, for sure, one was normal and one was lazy. But I am not entirely sure of what's the villager personality type of the third of the initial plots that get filled in. So, okay, no Audie, sorry. We're ready to go home. Yes, take us back to Narnia, please. Oh, you got Joey yesterday. Was your last dreamy? Oh my god, which one is Joey? Oh, is he one of the kangaroos? I think, Joey. Yes. Oh, cute. Cute. Honestly, one thing I love about New Horizons, and I am really, really, really hoping that we are going to be able to keep this feature in whatever the next game is going to be in, I hope, the next 18 months, because come on, we need a new game, is for them to let us look for villagers this way still. It's so brilliant. It's so much fun to just go online and stream with your friends or go villager hunting while you're, I don't know, watching TV or something. I love the fact that we get to choose who moves into the town. You can also autofill if you choose to, but if you want to put in the time and the effort, you can find your favorites easily and get your favorites on the island. And I adore that we can do that. I really, really hope that we can do it still in the next game, because I think it's such a massive quality of life. He's cute, but I will pass. He is cute, but I will pass. Wait, Joey's a duck. Oh, I then absolutely have no idea which villager you're talking about. I'm gonna have to Google it later. There's so many. It feels like... I know that there's not as many as there is Pokemon now, but it kind of feels like... It's like, oh wait, which Pokemon is that one? When someone tells you their favorite and it's a bit obscure and you're like, oh... I think I know which one it is, but maybe not. I'm not sure. Let's go. We've got some coconuts. Okay, so Audie's peppy. So the third villager is going to be Peppy. That is neat. Who is our Peppy Dreamy? Let me check. Peppy. So we're looking for Shino and Chai. Because my idea is that since I really want Meringue, I feel like Meringue is so, like fairy tale coded because of how she's set up. And actually, hang on, let me lower my screen a little bit. I just realized because I had to lift my screen to put the Switch 2 dock underneath and the Switch 2. My camera was actually really high, so I just looked to the side to monitor the stream and I was like, my head is really low in the frame, hang on. So I'm thinking Shino being like basically like a little demon goat. She can be kind of like the witchy, demony vibe villager in like a forest area that's a little bit spookier. And instead Chai, I think, is going to work really, really well. Oh, actually, hang on. Chai is an amiibo-only invite. I was saying something silly. Chai is one of the Sanrio villagers, so I can only get her with amiibo. So Shino is the only one that we're actually going to be looking for in terms of peppy villager hunting. Okay. But yeah, so I'm thinking Chai and Meringue are going to look so cute next to each other because there's basically a slice of cake and a cup of tea. And I was going to make like a little patisserie gingerbread area for them. So I have plans. I have many, many plans. I think it's going to be really cute. So... let's go see, go catch some bees and chop some trees. Are we getting some cute? It's the same one again! I feel cheated. I want a refund on my Nook Mile ticket. I didn't didn't know you could get the same ones back to back. This is 3 times we got a duplicate. Because we got Eunice twice. And then we got this little chappy twice, and I'm not sure of his name. And we got Audie twice too. I feel a little bit cheated. Of a whopping 3 Nook Mile tickets, especially this one, back to back, the same one. Like, excuse me. I'm pretty sure Wilbur got mixed up and took us to the same island again, because this is not on. Thank you very much. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, ready to go home, please. Let's go in. Yep. Go. I'm also just keeping an eye on my phone for a notification in the next few minutes, because today it was -4 degrees, so a little bit below freezing, and it snowed a little bit overnight to boot, and the roads are quite icy. So once you get out onto the main roads, it's fine, but navigating the tinier roads is a bit tricky. So since my husband is driving home right about now, I just want to make sure that I catch the notification when he steps in the door, because we got a Ring doorbell. Just so I know that he has made it safely home. Because yeah, driving on icy roads, where you're not prepped for it, yikes. And I'm pretty sure one of my neighbors actually managed to have a small accident and ending one of the barriers today, because there was a dented barrier and what looked like a piece of bumper on the road earlier today near the house. Oh, come on, he's another dupe. We got him already. Are we working on a smaller pool of characters? Since it's the beginning 3? Come on. Give us someone new. He is the 4th character that we're getting dupes of. I just want to get my Ione. Ooh, recipe though. Is it a new recipe? Please don't be a total waste of a trip. Ooh, the infused water dispenser is so pretty. Yes, I will take it. Thank you very much. So, okay, we got the coconuts. So for now we got Stella. We don't have anyone else. Come on, ready to go home. Let's try again. Slightly concerned by the fact that I'm pretty sure we've almost eaten through 20 tickets. That's almost half the stash. So we're gonna have to take a look at this. Okay, what are we on? No, okay, to be fair, we've only used 15. Want to fly. But the fact that almost a third of them have been duplicates is slightly concerning. Oh, no, wait, hang on. I had a little bit of trigger finger. I don't want to go visit someone. I want to use a Nook Mile ticket. That needs to be the first option in the menu if you've got one in your backpack. Okay, let's get you airborne. Let's go. Okay, come on. Let's manifest. We want Sasha. Come on. We want Sasha. Give us Sasha. Cute little mint-colored bunny with big eyes. Give us the cute bunny. Come on, give us the cute bunny. Let's channel the cutie. We can do it. Delta Oscar is go! Okay. Let's go. Oh my good, no. I asked for a mint-colored bunny. That's a blue duck with glasses. That is not the same thing. Animal Crossing, what are you doing to me? Oh, yeah, no. Sorry, nope. Nope. I am sorry. If anyone is watching and he is your favorite villager, I am so sorry, but no. I don't think he would crack the top 30 for my own personal list. So, nope. Honestly, I'm not sure he would crack the top 50. I've been playing a long time. There's discontinued villagers that have not been in since the GameCube days that I would still prefer to that. I am very sorry. Ticket number 16 was a bust. God, ticket number 17 might be lucky. Oh, goody, I have a human alert at the front door. That means my husband has made it home safely over the ice. Perfect. Okay, come on, ticket 17, let's do it. That's the age I was when I moved to the UK. That's a good number. No, I don't want to visit someone. I keep hitting the wrong button. Let's try again. Orville. We want to fly. But not to visit someone. We want to go to... use an Upmar ticket. Let's do it. Time for takeoff. Alright, let's get you airborne. Let's do it. Okay. I've got a good feeling about this, okay? This one's gonna be a cutie. This one's gonna be Sasha. It's number 17. It's a good lucky number. This one has to be a goodie. Come on, come on. Okay, apples again. So worst case scenario, we actually get some money. Please be a cutie. Please be a cutie. Please be a cutie. No. Nope. Sorry. Frog in a mask. Dr. Frog. Nah. We're not getting Dr. Frog on the island. I am sorry. Not my type of villager. I am, however, stealing every last one of these apples. Because I have a home loan to pay for. Admittedly, I have no interest rates. Like my interest on the mortgage is literally non-existent in this game. It's fantastic. I'm still not entirely sure of what Nook actually gets out of giving us these loans, because let's be honest, he gives us money, we take it, can take forever to repay him, he doesn't care. He doesn't get any interest, any return on his investment outside of, I guess, us developing the island. Would that be considered a return on his investment? The fact that he's basically giving us free money so we can develop the island? Although I have to say, my cutest and favorite Animal Crossing conspiracy theory is a thing I've seen once on Reddit, and it was somewhat, I think maybe it was actually from Tumblr being passed around. But someone that was saying, in reality, Animal Crossing is basically like we're one of the last humans on Earth, we're endangered. So the animals put us in basically a glorified zoo enclosure, which is the town / the island where you're playing. And the animals are basically like your caretakers, and they all go like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go live on an island to keep company to the human that we're trying to protect because they're endangered. Sure, I will do that. It's like, oh, the human is gonna come to my house for tea and give me presents and develop the island for funsies. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna do that. And yeah, that is my absolute favorite Animal Crossing conspiracy that I've ever heard before. So let's go and take a look. See, thank you very much. Okay, just 2 more apple trees, and then we're gonna skedaddle. Sadly, ticket 17 was also a big bust. But we are hopeful. At least it wasn't another duplicate, so it could have been worse. Yes, we're ready to go home. 3 more tickets before we stop for a shop stop. So we're gonna have to sell all of the fruit in my pockets, and we're going to get some new tickets, a new batch of 10. Come on. Can we get someone cute in these last 3? That would be a nice little challenge. Like, I got 3 tickets right now. Can we use them? Can we find someone good in these 3 tickets? Yeah, time for takeoff. I mean, at least we got Stella, who is lovely. So Stella is absolutely adorable. In the meantime, I'm actually gonna Google as well what villager type Audie is. Because I want to verify. Yep, she's peppy. Okay, so the final house is gonna go to a peppy villager. Now, I'm thinking after this one, I might actually put down plot 3 anyway, because I wonder if that is going to free up. Because we've seen a lot of lazy villagers. We've only seen Audie for peppy, which makes me wonder, No, sorry. Can't recall his name. I'm generally not a fan of the bird villagers. I'm not a huge bird person. I'm more of a warm and cuddly than a feathered fan when it comes to the Animal Crossing villagers. So, yeah, sorry. He does not make the cut. He does not and cannot make the cut. But yes, so Peppy, because we've seen mostly, outside of Audi, just lazy villagers for a while. So, okay, so ticket 18 was also a bust. We still got ticket 19 and 20. And then I think I've got another 20-something. So we can still get, hopefully, we can still get someone. Slightly concerned by the fact that you can get duplicates. I thought if you'd encountered a villager, you couldn't re-encounter it in this particular situation. Okay, we want to fly. Want to use Nook Miles. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Sasha. Let's go, Sasha. Come on. Surely one of the next two is going to be Sasha. We've seen almost a dozen different lazy villagers, and there's not that many. I think there's like 25, 30. There's not that many. So surely, pretty please, pretty please, pretty please, be cute. Please be cute. Okay, it's a bamboo island. Bamboo islands bode well. We've seen some cuties on the bamboo islands. Be cute. Oh, she's cute. But she's not what we're looking for. Dang it. She's cute. But she's not who we're looking for. She's not Shino. I would also have gone with maybe Cookie and a few others, but nope. Can't. Honestly, I would have preferred Audi, I think, because the bunny is really cute. But again, not very fairy tale themed. Not this one, at least. So, let's go and look for someone else. Still, this was better, though. This was better. Let's go maybe ticket 20. Because we've been getting just increasingly better results for the last couple of tickets. So come on. Come on, ticket number 20. Come on, ticket number 20. You can do it. And I'm swapping out the caffeine for water because my cup is empty. But I have a massive tumbler. Yes, okay, ticket 20. Let's go, ticket 20. We want to fly. Just to get all official, where do you want to go? Use Nookma tickets. Let's go. Okay, so we are now getting a mix of Peppy and Lazy. Very unlikely we're gonna find both Sasha and Shino. I would be shocked if we got both Sasha and Shino. So I would be very impressed if we did within the next 20 tickets or so. Because let's be honest, it's 5:15. Got another 45 minutes. 45 minutes, we can probably do another batch of 10. I don't think we can do any more than that. So I'm hoping... See the fire? Okay, she's cute. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go for her. Because she's cute, but again, not a big fan of the mice villagers. But the bow on her head is cute. I think, is she... I want to say Penelope, I'm probably off base. Because I've also found one of my difficulties with some Animal Crossing characters. When the game was localized to Italian, they changed a bunch of the names. But not all of them. So some of them stay the same, some of them are different, and I'm like... I'm pretty sure in one language she's Penelope, because I think I might have had her at some point. Like, we might be talking city folk. Yes, Penelope, so I did have it right. Oh my goodness, she's heard of me. She thinks I'm a celebrity. Ah, she is cute. But I'm sorry, Penelope, you're not cute. I feel very mean saying this, you're not cute enough. Even though the bow on the ears, cute. No. No. There's a lot of adorable peppy villagers. I'm sorry. We can get better. We can find better. I know it. We're ready to go home. Yeah. Ticket 20 was sadly a bust. So let's go on to tickets 21 to 30. I'm sure we can get something decent, right? Surely, surely. Okay, let's go. That was the last ticket of the batch. Perfect. So we're going to go sell some fruit. And actually, you know what? I'm also gonna plant a tree because I see a glowing spot. And when we see a glowing spot, we plant 10,000 bells in it. So in a few days, I'm gonna have 30,000 sprouting from this very spot. It's literally free money. We just have to be a little bit patient. Just a smidge of patience is all we need. So let's go to Nook's Cranny and sell. Another 20,000-ish, maybe? See? 44,000! Okay. At this rate, I'm going to repay my next home loan very fast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure another round like this, and we've got it in the bag. So, new bunch of tickets. We can also count up exactly how much I've got left. Because I think we have at least 20 more. So I have another 10, 20. Okay, I have another 32. So we can probably do another 12 before I have to go. Yes, that should be fine, another 12. I think we can, yeah, 40 minutes, 12 tickets. Average is what, about 3 minutes per trip? That should be fine. Especially if we don't find another apple island. That's gonna take us a bunch of time to deplete of resources, because we got to shake every tree. We should be good. Okay, time for takeoff, let's go. We can do it, we can do it. Okie dokie, let's go. Okay, come on. Sasha or Shino? Sasha or Shino, we can do it. That is neither Sasha nor Shino, and I feel slightly offended that the game is trolling me on purpose. Why one of the hippos? I feel like there's some villager species that, like, some of them you just can't make cute. I'm sorry, no matter how hard you try. Most of the gorillas and the hippos, I think, suffer from this. Not the rhinos. Most of the rhinos, I think, are really cute. But I think, outside of Hans, all of the gorillas just look a bit clunky and not... I guess they're not animals that are supposed to be cute. It's very easy to be cute when you've got the squirrels, the cats... you know, the bears, the pigs. Oh, some of the pigs are so cute. Most of the pigs are so cute, actually. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think there's a... And there's not that many, but I don't think there's a single hippo villager in the game that I like. Apologies, Animal Crossing. Not a fan. I'm sure we can find someone else. After all, we've got another 11 tickets to go. Let's go. Wanna fly? Yeah, I know, we got the spiel. If we got a ticket on us, we can use it. Thank you very much. Yep, time for takeoff. Okay. This is ticket 22. Can we get someone cute in ticket 22? I'm just gonna readjust in my chair. I have been sitting still for a while, so I just need to make sure my joints don't start screaming. There we go. It's a bit better. Managed to pull myself cross-legged in the chair. That should help a little bit. I see a fire. Oh, it's the third time he's cropping up. I think the game is trying to tell me something, but I refuse to listen. He is not on the list. Not even remotely on the list. I mean, he's cute. But there's cuter. We could get Stitches. Okay? Or we could get Sasha. No, I am sorry. We ain't settling. We got Stella because she was adorable. Stella is honestly one of my favorite villagers of that personality. I just sometimes forget she exists because there's so many villagers of that personality type. Okay, ready to go home. Let's try again. 10 tickets to go. And I'm gonna have to try and make a decision in the next 10 tickets, okay? So I've made a decision. It's gonna be a challenge. I need to pick someone in the next 10 tickets because there's not going to be another round. We've got 35 minutes and 10 tickets. And I cannot stream past 6 today. So... Okay, use Nookma's tickets. So I'm gonna have to make a decision in the next 10 tickets. And it needs to be, see, I'm gonna have to debate who I want and who I can risk. Because if I don't make the pick within the first 5, 6, 7, I then end up being stuck with someone potentially ugly from the last few. Like, I know, like, Diva cannot crop up. I think Pietro could crop up. The clown sheep. And I'm sorry, I'm just not a fan of clowns. Not necessarily phobic. Oh, come on. The game is trolling me. I was talking about the fact that the way that some of the animals are designed, and specifically brought out the gorillas as an example, are not that cute. And then you give me a gorilla. But you cannot give me Stitches or Sasha. Yeah, no, it's trolling. At this point, the game knows. So, should I start asking for not Stitches or Sasha? If I do that, am I gonna get them? Because at this point, I'm happy to try reverse psychology on the game. Okay, yeah, no, we're definitely not inviting him. Sorry. Hans, adorable. Him, not so much. Yeah, ready to go home. And to be fair, I don't think we would get Hans, would we? Because I'm pretty sure he's like the big white gorilla that looks like a yeti. Pretty sure he's... No, Snooty is the female. Smug. Smug, that's the type. Okay, Orville. We want to fly. 9 tickets left to make a decision. Use Nookmal's tickets, please. Yep, time for takeoff. Okay, 9 left. 9 left. Let's do this. Got the Walker who needs wings. That one always cracks me up a little bit. Okay, let's go see. Let's go see. Let's go see. Please be cute. Delta Oscar is go, please. Be someone cute. Yeah, no, we're getting trolled. Come on. I mean, at least it's still better than a duplicate, but come on. We want cuties. And this is not even that bad. Because as I mentioned, like, the rhinos are actually quite cute in the design. But what am I going to do with a bright blue rhino in terms of like arranging a fairy tale area for him? You know, Sasha's cute and cuddly. He can fit in like a sleepy starlight area. But no, I'm sorry. Very difficult, that one. Meringue also very easy, because, you know, pastel, gingerbread, patisserie, I can make something so cute. Yeah, we're going back. Okay, so that means 8 tickets to make a decision. I really hope I'm not gonna regret the blue rhino. I'm gonna be very sad if I end up regretting the blue rhino. Okay, fly. Yes, we know, we got the milk mile ticket. Wanna use it. Yep, time for takeoff. Okay, let's try again. Please don't make us regret the blue rhino. Please. 8 tickets to make a decision, including this one. Let's see who we get. Let us see who we get. Alright, Delta Oscar is go. Let's go. Not the gorilla again. We got him 2 islands ago. No, nah, nah. Nope. Nope. Ain't doing it. Got 7 more tickets. Surely I can do better than this. No, 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 no. Sorry. Big no. Big no. Not gonna happen. Honestly, I am shocked by the number of duplicate villagers I'm getting. I don't think I've ever gotten this many. A villager hunted multiple times with as many as 50 tickets at a time. And yeah, never this many. Ooh, shell bed. That sounds fun. What's that look like? Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it would be. That's cute. Bell-bottom Zydeco. This is stovetop mountain bike. Yeah, ready to go home. Yep, ready to go back. Okay, 7 tickets to go. Again, almost anything is better than the gorilla. Come on. Come on, surely we can get something good. Also, we seem to be getting the vast majority lazy villagers. Only 1 or 2 peppies in between. Yeah, we want to use the midnight ticket. Thank you very much. Now, I'm not yet regretting the blue rhino. I am, however, slightly regretting not taking Penelope, the mouse. The little grey mouse with the pink bow around her ears. She was cute. Cuter, I feel, than what we're gonna end up with at the end of this session, so we're gonna have to see. Okay. Him again. I think it's the 3rd time, if not the 4th, that he comes up. And he's cute. I'm sorry, he's not on the list. Not acceptable. And I know that, you know, worst case scenario, I can always use some amiibo cards and kick out the villagers. But I want to have fun and find some of the cute ones on my own. So I am starting to get really stubborn about this. Problem is, we've got 6 tickets left. I know, he's cropped up too many times. At this point, it's a matter of principle. I'm not gonna get him on the island. It's like if the little brown monkey comes back again. Like, no, we've seen him like 3-4 times already. At this point, matter of principle. Not gonna get him. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We've got, what, 6 tickets to make a decision? So I have to pick a villager that crops up in the next 6 tickets. Oof, that's gonna be slightly... I feel like it's gonna be painful. We're gonna have to get someone that I'm not gonna be happy with. But that's when I stop streaming, and I refuse to stop streaming having only found 1 decent villager in 32 tickets, okay? That's not gonna fly. So we're gonna have to pick someone half decent. And then I can hopefully be picky because I'm gonna have 20 tickets left for... I'm thinking of streaming again tomorrow as well. And then tomorrow we got 20 tickets for the last villager, which is going to be either peppy or lazy, depends on who we end up picking tonight. I feel like it might be the peppy one, just because we're getting so many lazy villagers compared to, like, we got maybe a couple of peppies. Do not see. She is cute, but we already have Stella. We already have one sheep. And I'm sorry, I don't particularly want another. There is also, however, the question of, am I going to find something better in the next 5 tickets? And you see, I'm gonna go off on a limb and say hopefully yes, because the last time I did this and I was so hell-bent on finding a villager was way back with my first file. So we're talking probably like spring of 2020, summer of 2020. I had a vacant plot and I really wanted Judy. And I had, I want to say 50 tickets. And I didn't find anyone, like I couldn't find Judy. I had 1 ticket left. I said, screw it, I'm gonna use all of the tickets. I'm gonna go to the last one. Found Judy on the 50th ticket. So I feel like we need to keep going, because surely there is one of the dreamies waiting for us at the end of this. Surely. I have to believe, I have to be optimistic and think that in the next 5 tickets we are going to get one of the favorites. So let's try. I need to finish stealing all this fruit. I got bills to pay. And I love the fact that I've got bills to pay to Tom Nook, and I paid them with money that basically his family gives me for random fruit that I pick up from trees. I mean, I guess the villagers must live on fruit. Like that must be like the main food group on the island. So hopefully me selling so much fruit is actually contributing to the island's economy and food chain. Or at least food chain of supply. Yeah, we're ready to go home. We've got to believe that there is someone better in those last 5 tickets we've got. I've been at this for 1 hour, 20 minutes. There must be someone better waiting. Come on. We can do it. Yeah, we want to use the amount of tickets. And for takeoff, let's go. Okay, let's do this, guys. 5 tickets. And I have to pick someone in those 5 tickets, which is scary. And I'm not gonna have time to go over, so we're gonna have to make a decision before I end stream in 20. Ooh! Okay, we're taking Rosie. Yeah, we're taking Rosie. Love Rosie. She's been on multiple of my islands before. When she asks to move out, I will most likely allow her to move out. Like, I'm not gonna stop her. But we're taking Rosie. Oof. Okay, that is grand. We're taking Rosie. Yes. I was so worried I was going to be stuck with the yellow gorilla again. Like if he was gonna come back out in the next few tickets, but no. Rosie is perfect. She's not on the list, but she's like Cookie. I would have taken her, even if she's not Shino, even if she's not ideal. She's so adorable! Yes, we're so taking her. I'd be the calmest, most relaxed cat pop star you've ever met. Yes, come live on my island, please, you're adorable. That's so weird, I legit applied to move there a while back. What a crazy coinky dink. Oh no, she's adorable. She's a cat, she's sweet, she's cute. Okay, Okay, pressure is off, guys. Bamboo drum. I'll learn that, thank you very much. Okay, pressure is off. We're gonna go back. We're gonna empty the pockets and place down the third kit. And we are going to use some leftover tickets just in case. Because at this point, we've been at it for so long. Surely we must roll someone like Sasha, right? So, let's go. Okay, so we got 1 soul to Stella, 1 soul to Rosie. Neither were on the ideal dreamies list, but both our characters I really like anyway. And to be fair, we've had the island for less than a week. At this point, we're not striving for perfection, we're just striving for good enough. So I've got 1, 2, I need to place the third plot. I'm gonna place it. I'm gonna make them all neighbors, I'm sorry. Not very imaginative, but I'm then gonna move their houses anyway. Yeah. Yes, let me imagine it. Yeah, basically the whole island is gonna get terraformed in 2 weeks, okay? So, it's fine. Yes! We picked a spot for plot 3! Okay, 4 tickets left. You know what? I'm gonna go and sell this fruit real quick. And then, yeah, we can keep traveling. There's 20 minutes left. We might actually get more than those 4 tickets out. So, yes, let's go sell these things really quickly. So I've got empty pockets. I'll grab another pile of tickets. And then we can keep cracking until 6 o'clock. Okay, 1 to sell. Barrel we already know. There we go. Another 40,000 or so. 40,000. Perfect. Ooh. I can pay off a loan. Hang on. I'm gonna pay off a loan live. Never happened before. And I think there is also... Yes, I walked past a mature bell tree. So let's grab these beauties. And yes, I know there's a bunch of stumps around. They are a bit unsightly. I am trying to catch a bug that only spawns on the stumps. So I feel like I need more. Because I'm not able to find it yet. Or I've not been able to find it yet. Okay, I'm just gonna pop in here. And pay off a loan. I'm pretty sure I've got 190 something. Hang on, ABD. Payment, yes, I know I've got a lot of savings. Ah, no, okay, so pay from pockets. I can pay off 200,000. 48,000 bells left. I'll pay this by tomorrow, that is fine. I know I've got almost 3 million bells in the bank, in the savings. That is from my OG island on Switch 1 that I have stolen both the Nook Mile tickets and the money from. But that money is not for house upgrades and stuff because I feel like that's something I like to work towards. It's a nice pacing of the game. What I do not want to grind money for is the stalls on Harv's Island. I want to get Reese and Cyrus. I want to get Kicks. So, I'm saving the money to pay for those stalls and stuff like that. Nook Miles tickets. Yes, time to take off. Okay, so the lazy villager is left. So we got Stella for normal. We got Rosie for peppy. And I'll be honest, I love Rosie. I'm a cat person. I love a lot of the cat villagers and she's one of my faves. So, absolutely happy to do it. I've actually got the Lego set for her house that that they did for Animal Crossing. I've got almost all of the Animal Crossing Lego sets actually, and I spent this past weekend. Oh, is he cute? Hang on, guys. Is it just me or he's cute? Hi. What's your name? You're cute. Cute. Oh, you're visiting too? I'm you. Oh, he says snorkel. Oh, he's cute. But you know what, guys? We've got like 24 tickets left, 23 tickets left, and they're all going to lazy villagers. Nah. I'm gonna try and hold out for Sasha. It would be great if we could get at least one of the dreamies. So I'm gonna hold because we've got another 23 tickets. Nah. It's too early to say, ooh, yes, I'm gonna settle for this one. No. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. Nah. So we met Hugh, he is lovely. If we can't find any of the actual like top objectives in the next 20-something tickets, and he cropped up at say 5 tickets from the end of the stash, I'd take him. But with 23 to go, no, I can't take him with 23 to go. Let's go, we want to fly. Roger, knock my ticket on you. Use. Okay, let's go. We can do it, we can do it. Now, I literally spent my lunch break today because I'm very lucky, okay? I work from home and I generally game during my lunch break. So I booted up Animal Crossing because we have 2 digital copies of the game. One is my husband's, one is mine. And the Switch that I moved my OG Animal Crossing Island to is my husband's. Was my husband's. It has now been appropriated by the wife. But, so I loaded my husband's virtual card onto his old Switch. And my virtual card on my Switch too. And I literally spent my lunch break going back and forth. No, not him, sorry. I know that he could technically fit the vibe. Because he's like a Chinese-style dragon. Or modeled after a Chinese-style dragon, but not my type. Like, that's the thing. I'm going for, yes, fairy tale vibes, but also cute. I like cute stuff. In case you could not tell from the pink chair and the fairy lights and the plushies and trinkets that I'm sure you can see on the bookshelf behind me. So, no, I'm going for cute. And I'm sorry, Drago is cool, but he's not cute. Not the vibe I'm looking for. I think right now we've got... So wait, who did I start with? Actually, I'm quite happy with my starting villagers because I got Lyle, the green koala. He's really cute and fuzzy, as the jock. And Plucky, the chicken, as my sisterly villager. Which, I know there's not a lot of sisterly villagers, and I'm not too big of a fan of most of them. I think my favorites are probably Agnes and Muffy, and I'd be happy with either of them if I can find them. Actually, Agnes, I never had her on any of my islands, or I guess any of my towns, up until New Horizons, and she was one of the 2 starting villagers. I had her and Sprocket for my OG island that I started on the 20th of March 2020. And actually, I got super lucky with that island. I think I reset it instantly once or twice, just because I think I might have gotten pairs the first island. And I do not, it's not that I mind how, like, the model of the pairs look. I think they're cute. But I feel like there's no contrast between the pairs and the trees outside of when it's snowing. Okay, so we're done here. Let's go back. So I think I restarted the island once or twice. I might have gotten peaches in the end, but I ended up on an island with Agnes and Sprocket. And yeah, I wasn't that big a fan of Sprocket, but Agnes is awesome. And I got the perfectly centered thing going as well. The one that I've been trying to recreate here, and it took so many restarts to get it. Where if you walk off of the pontoon for the airport, it's a straight line all the way to the plaza, perfectly centered, like to the resident services, and that's perfect. Also, guys, I think last couple, But yeah, so for Sisterly, I think we're doing either Agnes or Muffy. I think Muffy would be cool because she's very goth. And I could see her in like a witch in the woods sort of situation on the island. Where, you know, a few spooky trees I can make, because I've got the DLC for Happy Home Designer. So I guess Happy Home Paradise. I think Happy Home Designer was the 3DS game, which, by the way, amazing. So I can remake a house to have some very witchy vibes. Ooh, okay, Bamboo Forest. Bamboo Forests have boded well. They've given us cute villagers every time. Nope, not him. He is one of the ones I said I'm avoiding now on principle because the game has thrown him at me like 5 times. So, no thank you. Sorry. It's not that you're not cute. You are kind of cute, but no, sorry. At this point, it feels like the choice is being made for me and I do not want it on purpose, on principle. Okie dokie. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, we've got the coconuts and we're going back. Yeah, I think we're on the last couple. Now let's go. Yeah, ready to go home. And actually, guys, since I mentioned Happy Home Designer, I actually have a really cute anecdote about getting that game. So, we're talking, I was still in university. So, I did not have a lot of money. I rarely pre-ordered games new. I usually bought used at, like, Game, which is, like, the British equivalent of GameStop, before they basically started charging almost the same price as brand new for used games. And I was such a huge Animal Crossing fan. The moment I saw they had announced Happy Home Designer, I pre-ordered it immediately because I really wanted it. And I don't know what went wrong, but basically Nintendo UK was unable to ship the pre-order to me on time. And this, to me, will forever mean that Nintendo has, like, the best customer service agents ever in any company. They contacted me the day of the release of the game to say, we are so sorry that we could not get the game shipped in time, so you're gonna get it in a few days. To apologize, here is a download code for the game, so you can get a digital copy on us for free today, and you can still play it on release. You can give the other copy to a friend, do whatever you want with it, the one you actually pre-ordered and paid for. And we're also gonna send you an Animal Crossing 3DS case kit for free as an apology. So I got the free digital game on release day so I could play it. Oh, him again. Yeah, no, that's not happening. That is not happening. But yeah, so I got the free digital copy so I could still play it on release. About, I think 3 or 4 days later, I got the other copy and I gave it to my mum to play because she also loves Animal Crossing. And then, again, a few days later, I got this really cute Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer. I think it was supposed to be a 2DS, like the old wedge-shaped one case because it was quite square, but it would also fit a 3DS. And so it was this. It had this cute, like, sort of like cushiony, colorful case, and a set of styluses, and the cleaning cloth, and a bunch of other stuff, all for free. And all of this because they shipped the game 1 or 2 days late, so I got it within the week, I think, that it released, but not on release. And it's not even like I had to contact them to complain. They reached out and said, we're so sorry, we've realized you're not gonna get it on release, so you can play anyway, here you go, and gave me the code. And yeah, to me, that is absolutely fabulous, top-notch, and that's why for big purchases, like when I bought my new Switch 2, I bought it from the Nintendo store, because every experience of customer services I've had with them has been fantastic. Games, nowadays, game pre-orders, there's other retailers that they just sell them for so much lower, especially here in the UK. There's no point in me paying an extra £10-15 sometimes even for a game that RRPs for £59-69. I can pay £40-43 if I shop around to some smaller online retailers. So I don't really pre-order my games directly from them anymore. Although, that said, one exception. I've actually pre-ordered Pokopia digitally from them for this spring. I actually think it's coming out in just about 2 months, so really exciting that. Because I really want the tote. No! He's been here for 2 islands in a row. That is cheating. Cheating, I say. But yeah, so for Pokopia, because it's only going to release as a game keycard, I've pre-ordered it digitally, because I feel like that's the sort of game that I'm going to want digital. I'm not going to want to faff around with the cartridge. It's going to be like Animal Crossing. So I'm going to want it, just downloaded it on my console. And yeah, I've done the digital pre-order because it's the same price as the eShop, but I'm also getting a really cute Ditto tote. And I do like tote bags. In fact, I have a massive tote full of tote bags that hangs on a hook in the cupboard by my front door. And we can pluck a few out of it every time we need to go to the store. Yeah, we're going back. Now, guys, it's 5 to 6. So we're talking 1 to 2 more island attempts, and then we're done. Because I've been go, go, go since 10 to 8 this morning. And after a day of emails and meetings and then the stream, I'm just going to chill, put on dinner, take my makeup off, do my skincare, and then I can just relax. Yep, time for takeoff. Let's go. Now would be a great moment to give us Sasha, by the way. We're on the last 2 tickets. We got Stella, she's adorable. We got Rosie, again, adorable. Very happy for her. Would be nice if we could get Sasha. Or Stitches. I'm not gonna say no to Stitches either. Stitches is one of my faves. Delta Oscars, go. Come on, be cute. And it's Mr. Blue Rhino again. Nope. Sorry, nope. At this point, I am really trying to gun for Stitches or Sasha. Also because I'm not gonna be able to choose the next villager that moves in. That's gonna be villager number 6. Because that's gonna be the camper, right? If I'm not mistaken. The next villager to move in after we do the 3 plots is the one in the camping tent. And you cannot refuse them. Whoever comes up, you've got to take them. It could be the ugliest, rudest, most offensively designed villager ever. And we'd still have to take him. Yep, ready to go home. Yep, we got nothing else to take. Let's do it. Okay, last ticket of the night. Would be spectacular if we could get Stitches or Sasha, because that would mean all 3 of these characters are sorted with characters I really like / love. It's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, use Nook Mail tickets. Time for takeoff. Let's go. So, still, we're gonna have another, like, 20 tickets to stream again tomorrow. So that's still gonna be fine. But it would be amazing if we could get a dreamy. Or even just a cutie. It doesn't even have to be a dreamy. It can just be a cutie. Like, I would take it. But Sasha would really be the best. Let's go. Please, please be cute. Please be cute. Please be cute. Please be cute. Not him again! No, at this point, I told you guys, the game is actively trolling me. Why do they have to give me one of the lazy villagers I dislike the most? And I am so sorry, but he's the one of the ones I dislike the most. I am not a big bird villager person. And yeah, his design, not the biggest fan. I am so sorry, I'm not one to yuck anyone's yum. No offense if he's one of your favorite villagers. To each their own. Like, I know, for example, lots of people love Pietro, the clown sheep. Clowns sort of give me the creeps, so I never want Pietro on my island ever, please. But, yeah. Some of the villagers are... I feel like every villager is someone's favorite. But also there are... Like, I feel like most Animal Crossing players... Again, it's a meme that circulates on social media. But you've got some characters that you just can't stand. From either a visual or a personality perspective. And you're like, no. No, come on. One more. Just one more, just so we don't end on that note. This is the last one. Come on, this is the last one. It's 2 to 6. It is fine. I'll be quick. It is fine. Just one more. Just because I do not want to end on the ostrich. I mean, this is probably going to be even worse. We're going to end on the gorilla again or something. But no, come on, come on, come on. Okay, again, bamboo forest. Bamboo forests always bode well. We always have cuties on bamboo forests. Oh, he's cute. Queasy, he's cute. Wade. He's cute. Guys, he is really cute. He's not one of my faves, but he is cute. Do we say yes? Do we say yes? Because he's kind of cute. You know what? I'm saying yes. He looks like a baby penguin. I'll take him. I will take him. He's adorable. I think the shirt doesn't do him justice. With a cuter shirt that works better with his collars, I think he's gonna be adorable. First thing I'm doing is gifting him like a red sweater. Okay, we got him. Honestly, I would have probably slightly preferred Hugh the pig because he was so adorable. But I will take Wade. Wade is cute. Again, if he wants to move out at some point, I will let him move out so I can replace him with a Dreamy. But right now, that's great. Because without 3 villagers, like I think without those 3 plots filled, I am not actually able to progress in the game further. And that's going to allow me to progress a little bit further. I think I can build a campsite and possibly turn the resident services into a building instead of just a tent. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, no, wait. I'm not selling the wood. Selling all of these, though. How much? Yeah, another 38,000. Oh, perfect. So, before I say bye for the evening, I'm only going to be like 3 minutes late on ending stream, so that is acceptable for me. We are just going to pop into resident services and we're going to pay off my home loan. Because I think I had 48k left on it. Let's go. ABD. Loan payment. Pay from pockets. 48,000. Yes, we are paid. Woo! I finished paying off my home loan. I'm gonna have to speak to Tom Nook, but I'm gonna do that later because, guys, I do have to go. Now, thank you so much for hanging out with me for the last almost 2 hours. Wow. This was so much fun. I'm so happy I did actually end up streaming today. I almost didn't. Very happy I did. And we've got 3 villagers. They were not ideal. They were not the dreamies. But we're gonna get there one day. And I'm very much looking forward to playing and streaming more Animal Crossing very soon. Thank you again for hanging out with me. If you did like the stream, before you drop off, please do drop me a like. That's very helpful for me as a teeny tiny YouTube streamer. The more likes I get on streams, the more I get pushed so other people can find me. And drop me a subscribe as well if you enjoy my content so you can see my very sparsely published videos and my streams. I treat Animal Crossing and a host of other Nintendo games and cozy games alike. So thanks again, guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you soon.